After having an amazing rookie season, after I helped the Chiefs win their 3rd championship and won Super Bowl MVP, Defensive Rookie of the Year, and Best DB in the league, there's a special someone coming up in this next draft. It's my little brother. His name's Jordan Johnson. He's a wide receiver. He played at Michigan. And we're about the same speed, about the same height. So our skill sets are also very, very similar. The only difference is he chose to play wide receiver and I chose to play cornerback. He might be a little bit faster than me. He ran a 4.24 in college pro day and an NFL combine. That is fast as hell. And one of the main teams that showed interest in him was the Raiders, and they're in my division. Now, after having a terrible season on the Raiders last season, Devontae Adams was not having a good time on the team, so he requested a trade, and the Raiders were happy to trade him. So he ended up getting shipped to the Jaguars as they felt like they needed a #1 receiver so that Christian Kirk could be a #2. And now their receiver core is crazy. And they still got Evan Ingram. Yeah, their team's going to be nice. The Raiders ended up getting the #6 pick in that trade. And they decided to take my little brother with it. And with him being out my division, we get to play each other twice a year. And I'm ready to lock him up. It's my little brother's first preseason game, and his coaches aren't going to let him play 1 quarter just so he can get a little feel for the league real quick. And then going into college, we actually decided to go to different schools because, you know what I'm saying, we really lived together our whole life. We was in the same room for most of our life until we finally ended up getting different rooms and stuff. So we actually decided to go to different colleges, and we was actually in the same conference. And when we played each other, it was crazy. It was always back to back. Nobody killed each other. But you know what I'm saying, we did have our days sometimes. It was crazy. In his first preseason game, he had 3 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown. And this was all in 1 quarter. He didn't play any other quarter but the first. Imagine the stats he could have had if he got to play the whole game. Now it's his 2nd preseason game. And he gets to play a whole half. So we'll get to see if he can replicate what he did in game 1. Now in terms of pure raw talent, it's crazy because he might be a little bit faster than me, but normally when we played, I normally had the edge just because of my experience over him and just the fact that I know him. He's my little brother. I know him more than he know me. And out of all players I played against in college, he had the best release. Like on this play, he killed that guy. He never did me like that, but he definitely had the most complicated releases that I ever had to guard in college. And another thing he's good at is finding the open places in the zone, like on this 1st and 10. He just knows how to do that. He's one of the best at it. And he's just so fast and so quick that even if you know what he's going to do, he just finds a way to do it. He got one of the best hands in the league. He's definitely going to be a problem. I don't know about a problem for me, but a problem for everybody else though. This is most likely his last drive of this game, and he kills this guy with this corner route on 1st and 10. He drags his feet in too. Now I kind of do feel bad for him though. He's on the Raiders with a terrible quarterback. Like he beat this DB over the top, but Jimmy Garoppolo is so trash. He just overthrows him. In his 2nd preseason game, he got 5 catches with 86 yards. This is all in 1 half though, so imagine if he played the whole game. But now back to me. After we won the Super Bowl, we're in practice, and you know what I'm saying, we know our offense could be better and should be better. We got to clear this up before this season. Like, I know we won the Super Bowl. We blew the Packers out, but Mahomes barely did anything. We literally won the Super Bowl off of pure defense. And when you think about it, it's kind of crazy. How does Mahomes and Travis Kelce get carried by our defense in the Super Bowl? It really just doesn't make sense to me. But like, this needs to stop. We need offense to do something before our defense starts getting worse, because there's no way we're going to be able to win another Super Bowl with only defense. Or maybe we can, but we need offense to lock in. We need defense to lock in, because we're trying to get this 2-peat. And that means we can't lose the teams that we shouldn't be losing to, like the Texans this season. Offense, come on, Mahomes, Kelce, Andy Reid, lock in, please. It's the first game of my 2nd season. We playing against the Bills, and I get to lock up Stephon Diggs. 1st and 10, Stephon Diggs is running a streak. I'm hoping he's going to throw it because I actually got beat. But of course he takes the check down. I would never understand quarterbacks being scared to throw it to me, even when I'm beat. Like I'm beat again. And said he throws to the other side where it's picked off by my boy Trent McDuffie. 1st and 10, of course our offense did nothing with the ball when we just caught a pick, but then Josh Allen's inaccurate. 2nd and 10, I actually get beat by this curl route, but I get back in time to knock the ball out from Stephon Diggs. 3rd and 10, he's running the slant. I'm on it, but I'm not really, and Josh Allen holds the ball for way too long. We got guys rushing. 2nd and 10, just like I did last playoffs. I'm coming down and stopping that run. I don't know what happened to me, but I've been a lot more physical. It's a 3rd quarter, and they done got 2 field goals, and our offense hasn't scored a single point yet. What's going on? I mean, our defense is playing amazing. On 3rd and 5, we forced Josh Allen to throw this terrible pass. It really could have been picked off. That boy Stephon Diggs still don't got a catch in this game. On 1st and 10, he does a post route, but I'm there. I'm right there. It's 3rd and 6, and Stephon Diggs running a streak. I'm hoping he throws his ball, but Josh Allen decides to scramble, and he gets stopped before the 1st down. I don't know what Josh Allen was thinking on this play. On 3rd down, he scrambles out to the left side, tries to throw this ball up. Somebody should have came down with that pick, honestly. We somehow still only have 3 points in the 4th quarter, and they trying to run the ball, and they know we're not that good at stopping the run. We lose this game due to our offense being trash. Like, how do we only end up with 10 points? We had way too many stops. And I mean, just look at the games Mahomes had. 2 picks, only 1 touchdown. This is terrible. But as long as Stephon Diggs know, I own him. He had 0 catches, multiple targets, but he didn't catch the ball a single time. And I ain't catch a pick this game, but Diggs ain't get a catch. They call me Gabe Allen for a reason. After coming off that terrible loss, it's week 2, we're playing against the Chargers, and I'm locked in. There was no scoring going on in the 1st quarter. On this 1st and 10, I get Bill on this cross, and he does not throw it to him. For some reason, ended up getting broken up though. We're winning 7-0 in the 2nd quarter, and on 3rd down, he tried to throw this ball up, but Trent McDuffie's on that shit. Now, something I started doing a lot more last season was baiting the quarterback. On 1st and 10, I bait him into this flat route, catch a pick for my 1st pick of the season, and I take it home for 6. We're winning 17-0 now, and for some reason they decide to run the ball. Y'all should be trying to score before halftime. Now we're up 20-0 in the 3rd quarter, and Justin Herbert really tried to test me. Do not throw the ball up. I'm gonna knock the ball out somehow. And on this 1st and 10, Keenan Allen finally got his catch. He finally beats me on this crossing route. But good thing he gets tackled, because I ain't allowing no touchdowns. It's 2nd and goal. It's crazy. They still have no points. Justin Herbert tries to throw this ball over. I almost catch the pick, but at least one of my teammates still got it. At this point, I'm just trying to bait for as many picks as I can, and I don't come down fast enough to catch this pick in the flat. And then on 1st and 10, that boy L'Jarius Sneed is still on that. He catches this pick. I don't know why people test him, but he is literally one of the best cornerbacks in the league. He takes us all the way home for 6. We had a very, very good bounce back win. 30-7, we blew them niggas out. And again, Mahomes did not have a good game. No touchdowns, and he threw a pick. This was all defense. And that boy Keenan Allen only had 3 catches with 58 yards. Better than Stephon Diggs did, but hey, it's not good. Like I said, L'Jarius Sneed be going crazy. He had 2 picks. I had 1. We both had a touchdown. We're definitely the best cornerback duo in the league.